Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's recap of So You Think You Could Dance.
So many dances.
We're in the top 10 now, and only votes count.
Yeah,
no more crabby judges. No more judges.
So, if you didn't notice, Jessica was not in the opening
I noticed.
show-off things.
She broke some ribs, and she bruised some others.
So she's out of the competition.
But she'll be on tour.
Yes.
So we're going to bring back comfort. Bring back comfort. Okay, so the judges tonight are Lil C,
Mary,
and Nigel.
Yes.
So there's going to be one solo dance from each contestant. And two
couple numbers.
That's right.
And new partners tonight.
Oh.
Oh.
Up first, Courtney and Joshua doing a hip-hop by Dave Scott.
So they danced to Skippin by Mario.
I thought they had really good chemistry.
I did too.
And great dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of my favorites.
It was kind of like Frankenstein and his creation.
Right.
I loved it.
I loved it, but not one of my favorites. Can I just mention it wasn't one of my favorites?
It's one of my favorites.
So their second dance of the night was a Rhumba, choreographed by Jean-Marc Genereaux.
And France.
And to one of our favorite songs, Hero.
I don't know about that.
Well, favorite songs to make fun of.
Enrique Iglesias.
Right. Where was the hip action?
Yeah, the judges didn't mention that at all, and I was like, what?
No, Mary Murphy was like, hey, you got a little sexy hip rolls in there.
Yeah, and I was like...
Where were they?
I didn't really see any.
No. The lift was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
But that was about it. So, up next is Kherington and Marc.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a two-step. It's just totally new dance this week.
Like a country kind of thing.
Right. And two new choreographers, Ronnie Di Benedetta and Brandi Tobias.
She was very pregnant.
Very pregnant.
And she was still working it.
Oh, she was working it like crazy.
So they danced to Kick Back by Ty England. And,
choppy.
Yeah, that was a really difficult routine, though.
It was fast, a lot of turns. They
a lot of arm
used
work.
to it. Yeah. And,
that's the kind of dance that you have to have trust between
you gotta have
partners.
100% commitment there. There's no living together. You better be married. So... they didn't do too much better in their second dance of the night either. A jazz number by Tyce Diorio.
It was to Canned Heat by Jamiroquai.
Where was Nappy D?
I know, right? So I thought this was going to be amazing.
I was all prepared to love it.
An awesome showcase of like jazz and
right. And it had all the makings of it, but it was missing something. I don't know what it was, but it just wasn't right. Maybe it wasn't that smooth either.
No.
It could have been smoothness. It could have, you know.
They didn't add their own thing to it. You have to have like that flair.
Bob Fosse's turning over in his grave right now. Okay, so next couple, Comfort and Twitch.
They started off with a smooth waltz choreographed by Hunter Johnson.
When I heard smooth waltz and Comfort and Twitch, I thought, no. And I was right. It really wasn't good.
Yeah.
They danced to Open Arms by Journey.
I wasn't feeling the connection between them.
And now that's like a great song to do a waltz to. And if you screw it up doing that song, come on. Not good. Some of it was effortless, some of it not so much.
They weren't gliding across the floor.
Right. Well, they lucked out on their second dance and they got a Dave Scott hip-hop.
Nice.
They redeemed themselves, finally. They danced to Forever by Chris Brown.
It was really tight.
Mary was like, it's Buck! What's Buck?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I really like that, though. That definitely deserved a star.
I think so. And it was definitely Comfort's shining, defining moment.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Comfort. You got a chance to redeem yourself, just like Chris March on Project Runway last season.
Chris March.
Yes. Okay, so Katie and Will are the next couple. They did a Broadway by Tyce Diorio.
Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat from Guys and Dolls.
Sam Harris. They were 100% in that dance.
Yeah.
It was amazing. They were dancing around that little tiny boat.
I thought the boat was kind of literal. I thought they could have taken it, like, I don't know, it was kind of like a cheesy factor.
It was a nice prop, though, in a way.
It was cool, like some of the moves that they did around it, but I thought there was a little bit too much boat.
Right. I thought they were a really good couple. And they kept the momentum going with a brand new dance for their second pick. It was a pas de deux. Oh. And Dwight Roden and Desmond Richardson, two ballet guys who are like legends, choreographed their dance to Baby A's Imagine. Yeah, and if you don't know who Baby A is, check out our American Idol recaps.
Couldn't they use like the John Lennon version?
Well, it was amazing, their dancing and the choreography. Not so much the music, but amazing.
The song, yes, the song.
They had one little flub that it just spoiled the perfection, but I overlooked it. And
Katie
it
got stuck in that one turn.
Yeah.
But it was so good. It was probably like my favorite of the night.
They have to be like the power couple of the night because they were the only ones whose both dances were like incredible.
Routines.
That's right. So that brings us to Chelsea and Gev.
They started out with a contemporary choreographed by Sonya.
The crazy Mohawk girl.
Yes.
Love it. And they danced to These Arms of Mine by Otis Redding.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a great song to dance to.
It was cool. It brought you back to like the oldies.
Yeah. And Gev had like amazing control.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
I liked it a lot.
They really hit a home run with that number.
One of our favorites.
Yes. But they didn't really continue so much. You liked the jive better than I did, I thought. Another Jean-Marc Genereaux and
France.
The House is Rockin' by Brian Setzer.
When they showed Jean-Marc doing it,
he was crazy.
Like with France, it was insane. It was so fast, and they were both like
fast, smooth, insane. Crazy, wonderful. And then Chelsea and Gev did it, and you know that's why he's the master.
I think Chelsea was awesome though.
Chelsea was awesome, but she kept it going so fast. It was just too fast for Gev. It was like hurtling out of control at parts, and it was just difficult to watch. I wanted it to be great because, you know, I love a jive. But it wasn't.
Time for solos really quick.
Yes. First up, Chelsea danced to Pon de Replay.
Pon de Replay?
I don't know that song. Rihanna.
It was good.
It was a Chelsea solo.
It wasn't amazing.
Right.
Like, I've seen better from her, but it was good.
Right. But up next, Gev was amazing. He danced to Hello, Goodbye, Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe.
Featuring Uncle with a K.
Yeah.
So, that blew me out of the water.
It was crazy.
I loved when he took his shirt off and he, like, used it like a lateral jump rope. It was crazy.
Next up, Courtney.
Yeah. Celine Dion, I Want You to Need Me. It was really good.
She's got a lot of power for being like the shortest competitor.
I looked at her and I thought to myself, that is a marionette with invisible strings because it was just like, she was just like levitating. It was crazy. So, Marc did not disappoint with his Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Mm-hmm. He's got really good musicality.
God.
He's kind of like Twitch.
He's so quirky and so much fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Comfort up next. Need a Boss? Shareefa featuring Ludacris.
I thought this was one of her better solos.
But still not up to par. But still not up to par, unfortunately. Yeah, her personal best. Twitch up next. I Question Mark by Wade Robson. Or is it Robson?
Good. It's Robson.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely up there with one of my favorite solos.
We had a lot of favorite solos.
Yeah, we did.
I think there were more favorite solos than couple dances this week.
I think so too. Katie up next. This Woman's Work from MTV Unplugged by Maxwell. Amazing.
Awesome.
Really amazing. Will. Dance with My Father, Luther Vandross. This was a typical, amazing, top-of-the-line Will solo. Beautiful.
I didn't like him at first, but now...
He's growing on me.
Yeah.
He's, you know, I don't like him as a partner. I like him more as a solo dancer. Kherington-Breakin, Dishes-Rihanna.
Another Riri. I thought it was...
I didn't even think it was on her level.
Yeah, she definitely did better in her solo last week.
Right. And rounding out the show, Joshua Jam by Michael Jackson. I thought this was insane. Insane.
Out of control.
So, America, you got a tough choice, but the die is cast because the voting is over. So we're going to have to wait and see just what it tallies up to. So check it out tomorrow. Till then, much love.